Googled you, but...
I felt that.
Did you get another hit? Because yesterday I was Googling you like crazy.
I was like, what's going on?
Did you get Google alerts? They're like, this girl Whitney will not stop Googling you. She's not following you on Twitter, she's just following you. So can you just explain exactly what it is you do, so I don't embarrass myself?
I think the best way for me to answer this is for me to Google myself.
Yeah, in quotes.
Can I do that?
In quotes.
Is this a clean show?
I can't Google myself or porn comes up. My last name is Cummings, so I try to not Google myself.
I think I'm going to miss the left turn with that one.
If you were to Google yourself, what would happen?
I think a lot of things would come back. I am an author. I write books about sort of new media and its impact on business and culture. So I jokingly say that I'm an aspiring digital anthropologist.
Oh, that's probably like a new job that didn't exist 10 years ago at all.
Well, maybe it did, but...
How long have you been doing this?
Since the mid-90s. You know, I was a geek, I will say proudly. That, well, I'm working on the... I'm working on that as past tense, but let's just say am. And I don't know, that the shirt kind of is not...
No, you are dapper.
Trying to go not so
Take
deep
that, Kanye
right.
West. Okay, so you're like the tech guru. You've lived in San Francisco for how long?
A while.
Okay, so what do you think technology has brought to San Francisco?
Right here, right now, right out of San Francisco and Silicon Valley, technology is changing the way that people find information, share information, and connect. This is the role that I feel I have to play in all of this. Somebody has to sort of document it and make sense out of it and help. You know, I've spent a lot of time writing about privacy and helping students and adults and professionals understand that you know, how to craft their online presence. All of this technology, all of this innovation, these are the things that inspire me.
We're going uphill.
Now what
are you going to do?
Now I'm going to sport it.
Put it on sport mode.
Is that red?
You're catching on to this. Yeah, it turns red when you're in sport mode. See that?
It's very Speed Racer.
I learned from you that your wife is, what does she do?
She works for the EPA.
So she would love this car.
She would.
Because it's got eco mode. And it
does have
basically,
eco mode.
You never need gas, ever. Only if you want to blow up a building or something. That's the only time you'd ever need gas, if you own this car.
Excellent.
Just saying.
Excellent.
Just from one arsonist to another. It fascinates me what sites work and why. You know, MySpace, obviously. I think MySpace got so infiltrated with ads and trash and porn, which is probably why a lot of people like it. And then Facebook seems like has kind of managed to stay and grow, and Twitter hasn't, you know?
Right.
And
well, all of these things are really important, and it's all evolution, right? Because as a society, human beings, we have not really had access to mass media in order to publish our thoughts and to build audiences around them. And so there's this saying that inspires me on a daily basis. It's from George Bernard Shaw, and it says, "Life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself." And to me, that's really what social is all
you're saying
about.
I should get plastic surgery.
I'm saying that I need plastic surgery. I had to get more makeup than you did.
Okay, so we're going to go to a park. Some park here?
Yeah, so there's this interesting street art, because we were talking about art and culture and technology, and they took the parking spaces back and made some very interesting art for us to enjoy.
Only in San Francisco.
Only in San Francisco.
You can't get a parking spot, but the parking spots are to sit on.
Unless you're driving in a Lexus.
That's right. Hybrid.
Hybrid, right. Oh.
That's
how amazing is that, right?
These used to be parking spots. They filled the parking spots in, and now it's like a little park.
Yes. So actually, pull up a seat.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of like alternative modes of transportation here. Lots of bikes, lots of skateboards, lots of hybrids. Everyone's very conscious, I feel like, in San Francisco of the environment.
The people are actually here to do something bigger than themselves.
Well, thank you for driving around with me in San Francisco.
Yeah, I hope I didn't scare you too much.
No, you scared me a lot, but it's fine.
Well, thanks for being a passenger tonight. Thanks for seeing San Francisco my way.
Yeah, you hit me up on Twitter.
I look forward to the moment when I get a retweet from you. My goodness.
What, Brian, you're going to get more than a retweet. I'm going to poke you. Okay? Until then.
Until then.
Until then.